gotta dig real deep. What it needs is a solid base. No amount of fancy paint gonna keep it from blowing away. What it needs is a solid base.
Hey, traders. Happy Friday. Good to see y'all. Where crypto is up marginally, some more than others, like Ethereum kind of leading the charge today, way over Bitcoin. Bitcoin's barely moved. I mean, it's up $287 from yesterday, so that's really not much. But at one point today, Bitcoin hit a high of 21,150 or so. And as of last night, Bitcoin got its first 4-hour candle close above the 200 simple moving average. First one since June 9th. So that was interesting. You've been above that. Stock market rallied today. Bitcoin got the rally, and then the stock market closed, and then Bitcoin's, this 4-hour candle done nothing but kind of sell off and whatever. That's the weekend now, man. But at least, that happened, and I guess maybe today we would discuss like a little bit of like the contrarian, or maybe a reason why Bitcoin may not crash very soon, exactly like immediately. When Jim Cramer rings the bell for the New York Stock Exchange on Monday morning, that's happening. Maybe everything won't crash then. And it has to do with your more significant time scales. But we did have the fake out, right? The fake bearish breakdown. It's not about the breakdown, it's about the fall through. You got none of that. Then you even broke back above the levels and then back tested the mass support and engulfed. Rising 3 methods. and then all of a sudden 1, 2, 3 valleys. Seen that before. So you know what happens with fake outs, man. After fake outs, the exact opposite price action can occur. It can set the tone for a move, and it's just something not to ignore. Or look, I mean, market participants, the sellers, you know, they crashed it. They did a great job, man. They killed people, right? They literally killed people financially. And they pushed this thing down to 17,586 in mid-June. But then, you know, the buyers pushed the price back up. Then eventually broke back below the level. So you had like 1 attempt and then 2 attempts and then your 3rd attempt to break below the previous cycle top. There was just, you know, so many attempts and all this failure going on. You got to wonder, is that going to usher in some sort of rally that could at least take us to 23,000, the top of this potential wedge? Very possible. Very, very possible. Look at that daily. Remember the bullish engulfing candle after the bearish breakdown? Really good stuff. We've seen that before. Just false breakdowns can usher in like trash rallies that end up being something before collapsing again, or absolute rallies where it's just like the, you know, hey, you were going to break down, you know, you'd been testing this level, and then the opposite, right? So that's what we're trying to figure out here. It's good you're out of the bearish control zone on the daily. Working kind of on 3 white soldiers, maybe. We got less than an hour till this daily candle close. It'll be the highest daily candle close since July 9th, which is really nothing. But you just got to think, man, 1 valley, 2nd, and then a 3rd. And you just got to think about it. What will we look at? And again, this is just playing devil's advocate here. You know, can't just be completely overwhelmingly bearish. I mean, you can be, and that's fine. But at some point, you know, the overwhelmingly bearish sentiment, I mean, that even when you're in a bear trend, you can get rallies far more substantial than just some sort of rising wedge. So I'm just saying, like, you think about it, maybe how you could. I mean, could someone tell me? You know, we didn't really get a strong looking symmetrical formation like this last time in the wedge in May and early June. But this is really, really well painted. Okay, you have I don't know, it's just very good looking. It looks like something out of a textbook, and that could be the potential 3 rising valleys, classic accumulation, possibly. And even if it failed, this is a great area for a strategic stop loss to be placed somewhat below 19,891. On the 3rd attempt, man, they failed. The bears keep trying, they keep failing, and every time it's a higher level. And just got to wonder here if this is going to play out, you know. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, like, you can take a shot if you want to. You really can. And you can, you know, lose out on a little bit. You know, if it falls below 19,600 and change, you're out. You want nothing to do with the asset for multiple reasons. But until you do that, you're kind of okay now. And that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. All right, so think about that classic accumulation argument. Sellers have attempted to break the 2017 top level 3 different times, and they failed. They have failed in a false breakdown lastly. Okay, and then you go to the 3-day chart. You go to the 3-day chart, and then you look at just the MACD histogram, right, where you got the low, the lower low, the lowest low. And every time you keep making lower levels of negative momentum. So this like classic bullish divergence, the positive momentum is building. Let's say this played out. If it played out, then you go to the weekly. And you understand on the weekly, if the 3-day classic bullish divergence played out, it would usher in classic bullish divergence on the most significant time scale. Right? That's real. It's a good order, man. Bruh. Yeah, dude. For sure. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's been killing it today, you know?
ETH/BTC, please. Thank you, my good man.
We will.
0.050000000 ETH.
Yeah, we'll look at that. We'll look at Ethereum, then Ethereum to Bitcoin after that. Much love, man. Thank you for the 6251 of Ethereum, man. Kings. So, that's just kind of the argument. That's an argument that can be presented. It doesn't mean it's going to play out. I don't know if it's going to play out. But it's just, it's like, look at your daily, you know, you make the low, then you make kind of the exact same low, and then the same low. And every time you keep making the same low on Bitcoin, you keep making higher levels of relative strength. That's real life, man. Now you're out of the bearish control zone, just engulfed. You back tested the old level as support, and now you're catching some more follow through off that. I mean, I'm just right in a very bearish trend. Sentiment is garbage. Everyone is bearish. This is just devil's advocate for that. And like you'd be playing, if you were trying to long this, you would simply be playing the false breakdown we just received, okay? And you're playing the fact that it's so close to the stop loss level. It's so strategic. You take on minimal losses for a lot of upside potentially, because if you look left, you could understand it's a straight line up and it's a straight line down. You understand if sellers keep failing to break this level, eventually it could be a straight line back up, and it would freak you out. It would melt your face off. That's all the history we have, up and down. So it could go up again if there's accumulation that's really happening. I mean, accumulation happens in downtrends, and it could very well collapse again, and that's fine. It collapses, you take on minimal losses, you move on with your day. You see what I'm saying? It's not about being right or wrong. It's just about being able to understand that we can set a strategic stop loss, and it's relatively close to where we are now. That's all trading is. Risk management, and you're using support resistance and classic accumulation structure, other things, divergence and stuff to identify that. What's up, Funky? Thanks for the 587. Appreciate it. Okay. No, divergence implies that sellers are getting exhausted. Accumulation normally means that you have more market participants owning the asset than they did before. You have accumulation and divergence. You have, I mean, if you think about it, the daily has the RSI bullish divergence, the 3-day has the MACD histogram bullish divergence, and the weekly is starting to develop MACD histogram bullish divergence. I mean, you're talking about every significant time scale that matters to us is starting to develop seller exhaustion. That's real life. It may fail because it's a bearish trend, and I get that. And we're just in this new paradigm of bearish death spiral. But if we're not, on the offshoot chance we're kind of normal, you know, like TA might be respected on all that stuff, then, you know, it might be a lower risk shot area. That's all I'm saying. Dude, I was bearish. I mean, like, I'm bearish when we're below 19,891. I was bearish below 30K and 28K. I'm bearish. I'm bearish below 42K, 40K. But you just broke back above it and back tested it, man. It's the order, man. You kidding me?
Crypto underscore Hoarder took $125.03. Look left. Listen. 0.100000000 ETH.
Look here. Look, listen.
Peering offline does not stop the selling. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? 187.54. Thanks, man. Wow. I did not see that coming. That was, I don't know, man. You know, these days, these market conditions, it's tough, but these are kind of the market conditions you want to be paying attention. You know, when all the people leave, everyone leaves, but then all of a sudden, quietly, all these kind of good variables start developing, and you're like, man, am I crazy? No, you're not crazy at all. Not even close to crazy, man. This is amazing. It could be potentially amazing. So it's like, is it a rising wedge, or is it a classic accumulation structure where you have 2 peaks and then 3 valleys? That is textbook potential 3 rising valleys, man. Yeah. No point of selling till it falls below 19,891 for real. You get that, right? Okay, so let's move on to the star of the show, kind of ish, Ethereum, because it killed Bitcoin in its performance today. Look at this, man. Right? It broke the demand line, but then held this support, this horizontal local support from June 15th at $1,016 and rallied. And now you're just butting up against this sell wall with accumulation. Despite it being ascending triangle or not, you made a low, then you made a higher low, and then you technically made the same low slash higher low, depending on if you want to, you know, talk about if where traders settled up, you technically made a higher low again. So it is accumulation going on Ethereum too, just like Bitcoin. And if it breaks the sell wall, 1420 would be your target, 1420. But you haven't yet. But earlier today, you made the highest price since June 13th. And that's before, that's the highest level of the consolidation structure we've been confined in for a month, a little over a month now. So I think that's great. Good news is you're not really going to be looking at any sort of bearish edge, though this is an area where reversals happen. If it does happen, all we'd be looking for is a higher low than the previous lows. That's all you need. And then a rally, and then that would be like some sort of like partial decline behavior. So, you know, you had the bullish divergence on the daily on Ethereum, right? You're about to, you know, depending, it could change, 39 minutes. It will be the highest daily candle close since June 12th. It would be the highest daily candle close of the entire consolidation structure. And some might think, based on where traders settle up every time, it could be some sort of breakout. A candle close confirmed breakout. Now you need follow through, back tests and follow through. But remember, it'd be breaking back above the 1223 level, and you understand straight up and down above that. So that wouldn't be bad at all. You might tomorrow back test it if it's going to be a true breakout on the close today. But that's good. That's good price action to a 2018 level. Dead cat bounce. So that just means it could be running to the next level sooner than you think. Okay? It's kind of like classic triple bottom stuff in ways, but with that nice hint of accumulation, where the first low is the lowest, then you have two lows that match each other, and both of those lows are higher than the selling climax, the first low. That's confirmation of accumulation. So with this, it would just be convergence, because Bitcoin, I mean, it's kind of almost mimicking Bitcoin's RSI. So what about 3-day? The 3-day on Ethereum, it's kind of similar. It's not as good as Bitcoin, but it's performing better than Bitcoin. So in your weekly, same thing. Say Bitcoin's going to rally. It's definitely going to usher in. It's starting to develop now. You can see it as classic bullish divergence on the weekly is trying to develop on Ethereum. The good news right here, what's going on as of today, Ethereum is breaking back above its 200-week moving average for the first time since it broke below it a month ago. All right, so you got 2 days till it'll be the first time we've closed above the 200 moving average since June 6th week. So that's also a good thing. 3 weeks in a row, failure, and then you were testing it yesterday, and now you're breaking it. So let's hope that the, you know, market participants have the legs to keep this thing propped up so we can get a close above that. That would be spectacular. That'd be great. That'd be real great. Okay, so there's just your updates on Ethereum on the time scales. All right. Good news, I guess. Whatever, dude. Let's go to Ethereum to Bitcoin. Where, you know, this 4-hour candle's been nothing but crap. Looks like it's going to completely invalidate the previous 4-hour candle we had. I mean, the stock market pump, you know. Yeah, this is incredible. Dude, oh my God, Crypto Hoarder. Look at this, dude. It's like unbelievable. If you go to the streams when I look at Ethereum to Bitcoin, you know how long I've had these gray zones up. I haven't touched them. I haven't come to this to look at it and be like, oh yeah, dude, let me just move my... Dude, this is perfect confirmation of accumulation. Selling climax, right? The spring, the back test of spring, and then the second test, the second spring, right? That is spectacular price action. where look, man, it's like the highs from 2017 and the lows from 2018. And look at this, above this level, most of the time it's up and down, up, down, up, down. I mean, so that's a good, that's really, look what's happened before, right? When you broke it, you back tested it, and then you actually sprung back, tested it right there. You know, that took you higher. So this, I mean, it's looking pretty good right here, actually. Let's freaking go. Can we get some hype in the chat? Crypto Hoarder's making the hype happen, dude. Holy crap.
Crypto_Hoarder tipped $124.01. Crazy pills or real life?
Bruh.
Smile. 0.100000000 ETH.
Crazy pills real life? Yeah, that's the question, man. Like, we could be taking crazy pills. You know, we could be like, but dude, you can't like get onto somebody. Dude, the asset class has been demolished, destroyed. It looks like it's setting up for lower prices again, and then it like breaks down, and the daily candle closes, then immediately bullishly engulfs back above it, and it's like, and then you just got that the timescales, man. All the significant timescales are in ways showing their own forms of divergence. Kind of crazy. So yeah, we at the same time maybe taking crazy pills, but hey, the great thing about taking our crazy pills, when you fall below 19,891 and it's really 19,500, you're done, you're out. Again, you take the minimal loss, you move on, and it collapses to 17.1, then 14K, and you didn't take on any of those losses, right? Yeah, Secret Agent, thanks for 20, dude. Hex actually looks pretty good, if you can even believe it, man. I mean, like, Bitcoin's gonna roll over, nothing's gonna play out, but if Bitcoin actually was gonna respect all the divergencies on all the time scales, then a Hex is like a really solid argument, and I'll look at it. Okay, I posted it to Patreon, in the Patreon earlier today. So yeah, man, and look at that. He's talking about the Hoarder in his super chat, man. All right. So at this current time, Bitcoin's working on a 4-hour bearish and golden candle, right? Yeah, this price act, man. You're not in a bull market, okay? So price action you get is still, even when you're trying to put it in the bottom, it's gonna be grindy, up and down, man. It's not gonna be easy. But again, if you stay above the levels, you're okay. And I think the cutoff for me would be around 19.5, just below that rising 3 methods, just below the demand line, just below the 2017 cycle top. Right, that's the kind of cutoff there. I mean, the reward could be, you know, you're risking this much to gain this much. It's 3 to 1 for what the target I had on Fibonacci from the previous high to low. So whatever, man. I haven't like gone long on Bitcoin in months, many months, man. There's not been any reason to, and there probably isn't that great of a reason to right now. But again, it's just, there are certain things happening that I'm not gonna ignore. I'm gonna take a chance, and the beauty is, like, I've sat out so long and taken on no losses. So therefore, if I take on a failed trade finally after all these months, I can afford it, dude. I can afford to lose a little bit. But a lot of people probably can't. They've lost so much, they're on tilt and they're freaking out. They're like, oh my God, I desperately need to make gain now. It's like, dude, I could sit out for another however long I need, man, till this thing resolves. You know, the bear market is over with. But I'm just saying, man, what I know about Bitcoin is it's not always straight down. It has been almost all the way straight down on Bitcoin for so long, but now the edge is developing on the oscillators. And it's like, and there's higher lows. It's like, whoa, okay. So if we want to go back to Ethereum and Bitcoin for a sec. Ethereum to Bitcoin. Dude, it's fantastic above 5.7 million, 5.4 million sats, man. You'd be asking where could you go? It looks like you're testing a low here. If you break this level, I would say an easy upside target, Hoarder man, would be 6.4 million sats. That would be where you're going next if this was real life, okay? You never know if it's real life. You never know if you're actually confirming, you know, accumulation at the key of key levels, and you're breaking it, that would be where you're headed next, probably, if this is all real. Okay. Thanks again, dude, for the freaking 311.55, man. Is it 311, man? Good band. Okay. So we can go to BNB. It's actually better looking in ways than Ethereum. It actually kind of is, based on how much higher the low is. That third low, Ethereum's like barely, it's like the same low. Bitcoin's kind of the same low, a little bit higher. BNB is undeniably higher. And that's why I think it's better, because it's showing a stronger argument for accumulation locally. And you still got that sell wall up here, man, that 236 to 244 area that you haven't broken. There's no real breakout, and you could still be in a flag of some sort, but I like it. I kind of like it here. If you're above 236, I mean, anything above 225 is solid, man. Anything above 225 is normally straight up, straight down all the time, only up, only down. So you're just now back testing 236, which isn't really anything on the daily. It's just more so your 4 hour. Higher lows, man, higher lows. You'd be destined for 260. If you ever break 260, then you're just talking about the supply line next, wherever that may be, 293 to $300. Yeah, BNB is just gonna follow Bitcoin. Good for us that Bitcoin's showing us that edge. So I would imagine BNB would be going higher. And I've already said, like with the rising wedge, that it's invalid, kind of, until we start falling back below like 225, 211. Okay. So yeah, not too bad. Is there weekly divergence on this one? Kind of, yeah, a little bit. But I mean, look at the level though. It's how it's holding. You engulfed last week. You're back testing the top part of the zone as support this week, and if you do close like this in 2 days, it'll be the highest weekly candle close since June 6th on BNB. Nice. What about a 3-day? Oh yeah, 3-day bullish divergence. Not just on one oscillator, but on both oscillators. Nice. So there's somewhat of an edge here, and you're above the danger levels. You're holding the danger levels. And look at this 3-day. Chat, can somebody tell me what this Japanese candlestick reversal is? Oh, it'll be legendary. Somebody help me out here, okay? Bitcoin's still not catching any bids on this 4-hour candle at all. As soon as the stock market closed, it was over. There was no more buyers. No more buyers. So 28 minutes till 4-hour bearish engulfing candle will be confirmed at this point, near the lowest low of the 4-hour candle. I mean, I see the answers, but was expecting more answers, man. Yeah, so bullish pin bar was the correct answer. A bullish pin bar. Some people would be calling for a dragonfly doji. That would be incorrect. A dragonfly doji has literally no wick, and also has no body. This would be a dragonfly doji. That's what a dragonfly doji looks like. It's pretty rare. Okay. But when you have a wick and a body like that contained within the previous candle, that is a textbook bullish pin bar. Extremely valid still. Just saying, 3-day. Wow. Should be looking at 3-day more often. My God. Beautiful candle. Really, really good candle right there. I mean, that's reversal stuff. It has ushered in a short-term reversal for now, at least. Sure. But yeah, Bitcoin 20,765 could be going to that. Maybe go test the 200 moving average again. I guess I just did that on the last 4-hour candle. Gross. Okay. All right, but BNB locally hasn't even made a higher high, so we can't get our... Hold your horses. All right, BNB and then XRP. XRP's not doing anything today. It looks like it confirmed a bottom, you know, selling climax, then two lows that are higher than that low. That's good. You're above the 200 moving average again, which is nice. Above 32.5 cents, which is nice. But at the same time, you haven't made a higher high in over a year. So screw XRP. Even if it's looking okay for now, and it's the only reason it's looking okay right now is because Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB look okay for now, okay? Let's look at, I forgot, man. I forgot. Let's do it.
I like turtles.
All right, just kind of holding on here. Holding on to this little level. Right, up and down, range bound for life. Rectangling some sort. Trying to run to the top again. You need that. You can see the top again. Real good stuff, but nice engulfing candle. And that's it, man. I got to show y'all something that's freaking insane, okay? Gotta show y'all if you're patient. It'll be worth it. It will be worth for you to be watching the stream on a Friday like King. This just kind of helps the argument. I posted this in Patreon. Alright, but look. This chart is the US dollar tether paired against total crypto market cap, the totals. All right, so USDT's dominance, you know, it's been killing it, but look where it is. And this is a log scale chart on the weekly, man. This isn't a joke. All right, and you're at substantially overbought valuations if this channel is respected. And this is exactly where reversals happen, okay? So if that's the case, you could just think critically that if the US dollar tether is going to lose value to total crypto market cap, that means that crypto total market cap would be rallying, right? And so and this is, you flip the chart over, it's like it'd be total to the US dollar tether. So oversold in the downtrend for a relief rally of some sort. So no one's even thinking about that, talking about it. It's just like, that's life, man. That's the real life chart. Just imagine going long on an asset that is at the top of a channel like that. You know, it's not a good idea, even if it does keep going up, man. Right? Oh my God, it's the Hoarder again, man. Oh yeah, you got to make some private transactions, Hoarder man. Yeah, we'll look at it, dude. Thank you. Another false breakout on Monero. Well, you know,
Crypto_Hoarder
like Bitcoin did.
$123.09. XMR/USD, please. TIE 0.100000000 ETH.
Did you say hi? No, you said tie. Like Beanie Babies, right? It's like a cryptic message. You're like Elon Musk. Thank you, dude. Yes, we'll look at Monero. So burn this image in your mind if you want. It may be nothing, dude, but hey, at least you're here. And here's something on the 3-day, okay, on this beautiful, beautiful chart, right? 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and then just a bunch of touches across it. Look what you got going on the RSI up here. After testing the top of it, can someone tell me what's going on the 3-day? Wait a second. On the 3-day, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these altcoins are showing classic bullish divergence, aren't they? At key supports after failing to break down those supports like 3 different times, and now they're back above them for the 3rd time, and they're showing bullish divergence. Like, so you're telling me there is buyer exhaustion at the top of the channel? Yeah, it's a great area. Look, and then look at the, one high and the second high of some sort. I mean, it's very discernible different peaks. So this again could be where you sell off, and that would be really good for crypto. And even if it rallied, it doesn't mean Bitcoin's in a bull trend or any of these cryptos are in a bull trend, but it is a relief rally, and those happen. So, and my God, 2018, If you didn't participate in 2018, you would just say, oh, it's zero. We're going to 14K immediately, always, only bear. But if you go to 2018, you understand like about every month there was a change in the price action from bears to bulls, bulls to bears, bears to bulls. Even though like when the bulls took over, they would only make lower highs, and then great bearish variables would occur, and you'd roll over again for a month for rallying again, you know, and just cycle continued till early 2019 when the Gartley took us to the promised land of 14K. Okay. So anyway, I'm just go back to XRP for just a second. You know that 3-day, man. It's hard to trust it, but or at least XRP. And there's some divergence, bullish divergence on the RSI on XRP. So wow, really? I'm gonna be so surprised if Bitcoin rallied, Ethereum rallied, BNB rallied. Would it be crazy if XRP rallied too? Would not be crazy. Not at all. Nope, wouldn't be crazy. So until you break really below 32.5, and I'm talking with resounding effort, you could be poised for a little falling wedge type breakout soon. And between these levels, man, there's like no price action till like 44 cents. So XRP goes to 44 cents because it's just technical. After breaking supply line, then it's not weird. It's not surprising. It wouldn't be surprising. Okay, let's go to Monero now. Wait, let me see. I got one on the 3.74%. Nice. Flare tokens. Are you joking, dude? Okay, you want to see a textbook fake out right there, chat. That's your textbook head fake. There it is. Oh no, Larry. Oh no. It is confirmed that we are breaking below a key support resistance from history on the daily. It's a candle high close back from like 2018. And then what happened? No fall through. You're right back above it, back above the 200, back above, you know, the channel. You're at the heart line now, and you'll soon be testing very serious levels. 145, 154 is like a big deal, not a joke. Okay, not really a joke. Okay, so it's just a low from January 2022. Seems like you're just flirting with this May 12th level. Looks very similar to BNB in ways, but just think about an X, an A, a B, then a C. If the C to D wave is anything, it could take you to 245. But it's all about getting above 145, 154. Ah, yeah, see, you go all the way back to the candle, the first time in human history on Monero, and that's what I'm saying. That's how we gauged that 40, 42K area, 30K area on Bitcoin. Same thing on Monero. 145, 154. It's the zone. So if you ever break that, smooth sailing, easy ride to 189, $200+ like nothing. So trying to bottom out. 3-day do anything? 3 days not as good. There's a little, I mean, there's bullish divergence, you know, kind of there, and you're just showing positive momentum on the 3-day for the first time since April 28th. So that's good, but I do think you want to break some low. I think so. There's a little bit more upside before we start testing real levels, serious levels, you know, on this one. But yeah, think about it. Like the big sell-off, then a big rally. That was a trade setup. It was gorgeous, legendary bullish butterfly type 2 return, classic divergence, and you run right to the profit-taking level, and then it collapses with, you know, the rest of the crypto market. But one time, then the second time. So you just think about sellers losing some of their oomph here. With the drawdowns just not as bad as it was before and before. So yeah, maybe short-term bottom is developing. It's very possible. Great news about it is, I mean, you protect yourself. When you want to try to take a shot, then fine. Set up a strategic stop loss below key levels, like that low from June 2019. At that point, you broke back above it and you didn't back tested it 2 days, 3 days in a row. That's the cutoff. Like that's where, if you like that price action, that's where you protect yourself and you say, I don't want anything to do with Monero below that level because I think it could very well be going to like $82 to $60. So okay. Let's go, Hoarder, man. Let's go. All right, dude. Well, good tidings could be upon us, because that was in February, bro. February. It's been months since there's even been an inkling of a potential hopium type reversal, right? Nothing's even come close, and now it's starting to look. Do I trust a rising wedge with all that seller exhaustion on every single time scale that makes sense, that matters? And then the really clean classic accumulation, that symmetrical structure that it looks like it's in a Bulkowski textbook. Yeah. Maybe worth a shot. Yeah. I took a long on Bitcoin last night for the first time in many months. So it won't kill me if I get stopped out at all. And it's not going to give me life-changing wealth. It's just a trade, man. Just a long trade on Bitcoin for the first time in months. So I think I'm willing to risk this much to maybe make this much, right? 3-to-1 and beyond. Okay, counter trend trade though. So, but you get that, man. Counter trend. I understand. But the downside just seems kind of limited. The bears are showing their hand. They're trying so hard. And it's like, why are we engulfing? Why are we rallying again? Why are we showing accumulation now? Again. Okay, oh, let's go to Cardano, man. It's just a bunch of
Bueller.
Hello, buyers.
Bueller.
Anyone? Bueller?
Bueller.
It bullishly engulfed a couple days ago. It's trying to get back above a 4-hour candle low close, but it's terrible, man. It's not even like, think about what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum's like just made its highest level since June 13th, right? June 13th. Okay. Not even close here. It's just in its own world of bad. Okay. It's not doing what the higher market cap coins are doing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, all similar in ways. BNB is kind of the strongest at this time with the higher low than Ethereum, than Bitcoin, right? They're all doing similar. This is doing nothing good. It's awful. I don't care if it broke out of the downtrend. It's trash right now. Yeah, maybe a news-driven catalyst comes in. Oh, we partnered with Disney. Well, maybe then it moons. That's all you're gonna get, man. But price action's crap on this one. Ugh. Can't believe market cap so high with this just awful performance, you know. Was it then Sol? Yep, Sol. That also actually had Sol looks better than this one locally. Okay. It looks better than Cardano locally, where you made the lowest low, but all of a sudden a big rally and then a sell-off, higher low, and then about the exact same low, slightly higher low, even that low. So there's accumulation, confirmation, and you're back testing 37. Look, 37, 37. Repeating, of course. I'm going to go get the papers. All right. If you can hold that, man. I mean, there could be upside that could take you to 48.62 or at least 42.75. You want to go one at a time, but it's just doing something different than what it's been doing for so long. And I'm just identifying that. It's trying to hold this one level from May 12th. I'm just identifying that. It's above the 200 moving average. Don't get mad at me, man, for just identifying a change in price action after so much lower highs, lower lows, unlimited. Okay, Doge. Awful, man. Like, you're going to take a shot, one might as well take it on BNB, Ethereum, or Bitcoin. Why even take it on Doge? This looks like crap. It's not even showing anything like the others. Okay, it's like kind of in Cardano. It's worse than Cardano. Oh, it's better than Cardano, but it's worse than the top three. So I don't really see anything that sticks out as spectacular. Oh, it's time to long Doge. Nah, this looks like crap still. And that's it. Nothing more to talk about. That's Doge. Wow, that's how much time I'm going to spend on this crap. Cool. Dot, you got something going, man. You made your lowest low. You had a technical breakdown, but then Bitcoin rallied and it got you back above a key 668 area. This isn't a joke, man. This is not a joke. You're trying to, if you get back above it, some really good things can happen. Because look at the structural development, like rising or falling wedge stuff, you know, potential reversal structure. You're not making, you just made your lowest low. You could be working on a lower high. It's also dog crap compared to Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and some others out there that are not in the top crypto market cap. Right? There are others out there. But we make the rounds on the largest market caps first, right? So that's what I'm saying. Okay, DOT and then Tron. Nah, God, do I usually look at this crap? Oh, it's doing nothing still. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's actually starting to make higher lows, and you know, it could rally, dude. Flip your coin. It goes to 71 cents or 7.1 cents, excuse me, right? Or it goes down to 4.9 cents.
Hi Mitch, thanks for all the education and daily streams. Could you please look at NMDM daily? 0.00191911 BTC.
Bitcoin UTXO. Thank you so much for the $40 contribution. Yeah, we'll look at your request, man. Much love. Supporting the stream, dude. Kangs. Thank you. We will. Okay, Tron. And so since, you know, someone requested another crypto,
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Hex for secret agent. We'll just knock that out right now. You know, efficiency. This is the 4 hour, okay? But just hear me out. It's just an argument. You are not above 3.9 cents, not yet. But one thing I have identified is a bullish shark pattern, and momentum is shifting here. You're breaking back above that 200 moving average barely. So if you break 3.9 cents, mother of God, your target is 5.6 cents. So if you break the resistance, which you haven't yet, but if you did, the upside potential, 43%. Oh, if you don't like 43%, just leave the stream and never come back, because that's insane. That's the upside potential on this asset if it actually bottoms out with a bullish shark and then the Momo shift. Okay. So have your alert set up on Hex above 4 cents, because I think we could be headed to 5.6 cents. I know it's Hex, dude. Oh God, you know. Oh, it's bearish, it's bearish, it's bearish. Oh my God. And then it's like all of a sudden it becomes bullish. Maybe the Hex people will like me again, chat. Doubt it. But spread the word, I guess, that there's kind of a technical argument that's brewing on this one a little bit, all right? And you got a low, you got the higher low, and you got a slightly higher low. You got some accumulation going on too, dude. It's like, this is real, man. I know it's Hex, but whatever. Vincent, if you think me identifying a harmonic and looking at the psychology of buyers and sellers is me believing in him, you're out of your effing mind. This has nothing to do with him. It never had anything to do with him on the charts, man. Ever. On the way up and the way down. Okay, so there was your Hex, secret agent. I mean, I hope you'd be satisfied with that, because that's like implying, I mean, a lot of upside. If we can break the level. Flip the chart over. What an effing run. What a run. And now you're making an 886, and now you're showing local lower highs. Hey man, we got some very subtle distribution going on here. You get that? You're breaking below that 200 moving average again. This thing could collapse. Oh wait, it could moon. Get it? Yes. Okay. So those were the two cryptos that were requested, so we can just head on over to the S&P 500 just to knock it out. And you had a good day today, right? You gapped up, closed up almost 2%. Man, the illiquidity, when you just gap up and gap down and gap up, that's all you do now. Like, the market is not really healthy. It's not a healthy market, man. But yeah, cool, dude, that you're up, you know, defended on the 4 hour, the, you know, prices above the bearish control zone. You just held on, man. So who knows, you get gapped, dude. Kramer is, again, ringing that bell on Monday. So it's like Monka S. You want to be up. We're going to make so many memes. Your head's going to spin, all right? But that's it, man. It's like... Dollar, man. Yeah, dude. UEC. Uranium. We'll look at it, dude. Thank you, man. Holy crap.
U8 Daily. Thanks Mitch Smile. 0.0410000000 ETH.
You tell me to smile? There's my smile, man. Thank you, dude. So it was, I'm saying, it was just a, we will look at that. Just a bullish Mara Bazoo. Opened up and then just rallied all day and pretty much closed with at the top. Okay. That's cool. Something Nancy Pelosi, NVIDIA calls, and a bill with semiconductors. Okay. So what killed it today? Financials. Financials having like their best day in years since 2020. My God, Citibank was up 10%. All the banks, man. But they had been demolished, and now they've rallied. And it's like, oh, of course, man. Only after they break down, you know. So, oh, Energizer.
Can we look at ENR on the daily, and thanks for all your work.
Thank you, Willie the Weed Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to look at Enron? Is that what you want? Because that was the old ticker for Enron. Crypto Hoarder. Do you want to look at Enron, dude? Ask why. Okay. Massive bullish Mara Bazoo, up 2.15% today on the Dow Jones, hitting that heart line again. Once you break this heart line, if you do, gap fill at, I would say that the first target probably eventually is 32.253, right? That gap fill right there. Just to go fill it, and there's the X, the A, the B, the C, the D. The Gartley, man. It's just, you know, taking its sweet effing time, dude. It's a perfect potential Gartley. There it would be. That is the way it would be.
Gentlemen.
In a downtrend, I wouldn't be surprised if you go to 32.465 near the supply line of the downtrend, and then collapse later. How about in sometime in August, a month from now? But hey, what a nice rally that lasts the next 2 weeks, right? 3 weeks. Okay. What a pump, dude. What a pump. It's the Nasdaq, man. Nice rally. It's the same X, A, B, C, D argument stuff. I think if it's going to rally and not chop up like it could, you would maybe see 11.9. Look, you got one low, a second low, a third low. It's like crypto. It's like Bitcoin. It's like BNB. It's kind of like Ethereum here, isn't it? Classic accumulation presenting itself suddenly. Okay, then 11.9 to 12K would be the target from here if it's actually doing that. Look left. That's all it is. It's very easy on this one. Which would be good for tech stocks, right? You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying?
Technology. What is that all about? Is it good or is it whack?
It was good today. Let's look at the last of the indices, the Russell 2000. That, you know, it's like done, it's dead, but then it bullish hammers yesterday, bullishly hammers, like for real. That's a real hammer, okay? That is in the textbook, right? It's the bot. There's no wick.
Markets looking forward to the ECB's transmission protection mechanism starting next week. Start the central bank money printers again.
All right, Anonymous, we'll be waiting. Thank you so much for 1337. The Anonymous, they must be working in the ECB. Thank you, dude. There's always a reason for a pump and a dump every single day. Every day, chat. Just kidding. Not really. But, you know, media tries to make it so. But this is huge. This could be amazing. Kind of like higher lows And if you're above 1743, which you close at 1744, look left, Larry. That's not a joke. You just had a confirmed break out above, break back above the 2018 high. You know what I'm saying?
Anonymous tip $33.38. Could you take a look at link/USDT 0.027076000 ETH?
We will, but you're probably not gonna like it. You know, scanning it, it's nothing special. It's kind of like Doge situation, like VeChain. It's not really in the category of, ooh, whoa. But yes, it'll rally with Bitcoin and everything else if they rally for real. So you got that going for you. Okay. Oh yeah, local on the 8. It's nice. Thanks for the reminder. So Rust 2000, bullish hammer catching follow through, and a confirmed daily close above the key level that could take you to moon, wherever. You know, it's very real possibility here. Okay, and that's Amazon, man. Amazon. Just real quick, I got on my mind. Look at this, chat. You want to talk about a potential major ridiculous double bottom at where? At the 2018 levels. With the bullish divergence, by the way, on the oscillators, of course. Short-term bottom might be in. It might be developing on Amazon, which could take the entire market up from here. So I'm just saying, dude. What a sell-off. But dang, man, we've spent all this time consolidating. Now we're confirming bottoms and stuff with an edge and all that at key levels. Whoa. Okay. I'm down with that. You know this is going to be good for crypto. If Amazon's bottoming out, Bitcoin's probably bottoming out too. That's how they work, man. That's almost how they work. Okay? I'm just saying. All right, Jesus chimes. Technology. Let's go Bitcoin. We did it, chat. We did it. Highest daily candle close since... Nothing special, dude. Since July 10th, I guess. 3 green candles in a row. Nice. Follow through off the back test yesterday and the engulfing before it. And that's kind of it, man. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but you know what we do, right? We just, at the top of the hour, we just go back to Bitcoin. And we go back to Ethereum. And my God, you almost had it, but pathetic, chat. Literally pathetic. It was not your highest daily candle close of the consolidation. Nope, not even the second highest consolidation. In fact, not even the third highest level, where June 15th, June 25th, and July 7th all had higher daily candle closes than what we just received moments ago, 1 minute ago.
Bruh.
Come on, dude. What was that? Pathetic. Good news, though, at least, until it's not, is you did get a confirmed candle close back above the 2018 peak. That's nice. It's nothing, I mean, that's like not something to ignore. You did confirm a breakout back above a key historical level, even though you did that 3 other times before, and each time there was a reversal. But maybe this time's different because you made the selling climax, then you've confirmed accumulation, and I like that. And that's a 3 white soldiers right there. 3 white soldiers. Chat. Let's see if we get the fall through off of it. Okay. Music stops. All right. And that is all we have for the daily, right? So let's I gotta look at like gold. I gotta look at the commodities real quick. I didn't even get to spend any time on them. Let me just try to plow through them a little bit. Like gold's terrible, dude. Lowest daily candle close since, ooh, it's close. Lowest daily candle close. God, I gotta scale out so much. Yep, lowest daily candle close since March 30th of 2021. So well over a year. And you closed lower technically than that candle close from March 31st, 2021. So very, very bad, boys. Here it is, your lowest weekly candle close since March 1st, 2021. You tested that. Very, very bad. Okay, very, very bad here. This is awful. You could be, I think, 1500 in time. In time. Not immediately, but in time. Okay. The eye of Betador is nigh. Silver, utterly ruined, but was up 1.5% today. Congratulations. Nice, dude. Still think 17 in time. Platinum up 1.6%. Uh-oh. Getting back above 825, at least for now. I don't care. Right, I think 76 in time. I'm just kind of like, all right, so metals, and then we have to look at the one, okay? It's on the thumbnail. It's in the stream title. It was this. It was this, chat. All right? So I have to do this because it's so insane, right? Not even fair, right? All the people hating and, love saying when something goes against the TA, they love being hateful and stuff. But we got to just review this real quick, okay? Just for fun, because this was literally yesterday's stream, okay? This is not going to end well. I'm telling you, dude, this is just not going to end well. Look at the volume divergence. The divergence on the price and volume, that's what I'm saying. It's just, this is not going to end well. I'm telling you, I'm still thinking this gonna eventually happen on Hog Futures, okay? And that is it. So Jesus chimes for the TA finally being respected. Like, unreal. Down 20% today. Here it is. It was the bacon, man. One with the bacon, okay? Bacon in the zone. All right, so, cotton had a rally up 6% today after being destroyed. Natural gas, though, is really the key story today besides hogs. And it was, remember this? It was ugly, weird looking. It was awkward, but it was technically fine. It was technically great. There was a level, and you sprung, you back tested the spring, and you broke this little neckline, and you were testing the 200 moving average for the first time since you broke it June 14th, about a month ago. And there could be a lot more upside on natural gas. I'm thinking at least 763 probably in time. Key level from history. And who knows, this thing's a long-term uptrend, so it could really, really outperform. We got issues. This is just one that's so bullish, man. Okay, so Nat gas beauty 7.8% up today. Highest daily candle close since June 16th, about a month, like month highs. Nice. Okay, so what about orange juice? Dump it, dude. Continue the dump. What we're looking for eventually on orange juice, chat. What we're looking for eventually, target area. Here it is, right? July 5th. It was breaking down. It had made the lower high. Pathetic. Confirmed the top, the bearish divergence. We know below 164, 163, it's over. So you had like a confirmed bearish breakdown right there. And it's like, all right, we'll just take a shot, have stop loss somewhere up there. 173, just above the zone of inflection, historical level. And, it's just a good start. It's a good start. You're not there yet. You got a long way to go and it could fail. But thinking eventually support 130, then maybe 116 after that. The commodities, man, awful. They looked terrible. And I love that they're rolling over because that's TA being respected. I think that's amazing. Okay, and then we got coffee futures. But yeah, it's up today, man. It did make the lowest low though at the bottom, but then it did rally and it closed up about 2.3%. Some of the commodities got that right. So coffee futures, man, similar type situation here. Dang, Anonymous, thanks, man, for the 58 of Ethereum.
Thanks for the Friday TA. 0.0410000000 ETH.
Thank you, Anon, man. I don't even get to know who you were.
DA respected.
So yeah, with coffee, same thing, like the same type of little situation with the, you know, this was probably the lowest risk trade in commodities for short, and it was just set up like this, right? Where it had done all the right things, all the local classic distribution, the kind of local confirmation, there's distribution, the buying climax, flirting with that key level from history. I don't even, yeah, this isn't going to show it, but this is just the way it was sized up, you know, July 6th, and it's like, all right, man, if you're not now, then when? Never. You'd never take a chance, because this is as good as it gets. And it's just a good start. It's not there yet, but dang, man, it takes time. It takes time. The trend's over. The cycle's over for a lot of these commodities, man. And a new one today, right? It's like Hunger Games. Each time you hear a thumb of the drum, and it's a new commodity that has collapsed. And it was hogs today. Soon, live cattle futures. All right, might as well just do a trade setup on live cattle futures, because you're going to hear the thumb of the drum. Oh yeah, look, like closes the week out like such a loser, below the 200-day moving average, a local lower high. You've already confirmed the highs. All of a sudden it could just be like boom. Live cattle futures just gapped down to we're at 123 immediately. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't trust this crap. You're on the other side of momentum now, man. Party's over. Stop maybe just above 138, or if you really want to be tight, 137.40. We already looked at natural gas, dude. Where you been? So, yeah, I think there's probably more downside here in time if you're patient. You got rice that just can't roll over yet. It's trying to, but not quite yet. Soybeans destroyed. Oh, gotta love it, man. Just gap down, and there it is again, dude. Commodities collapsing. Some of them. Wheat, lowest daily candle close since February 10th, before the invasion, well before the invasion, like 2 weeks for it. So coming down to 742. If you break that, 635. Yeah, that's over, dude. Remember the dark cloud cover, the trivia on stream? What is this, chat? Dark cloud cover? Oh, okay. Look at the fall through. 4 days in a row fall through. Amazing. Amazing, dude. Corn, you know, it's down 0.12% today, but hey, man, after that back test, oh, is it double bottoming? I wouldn't trust it right now. The cycle kind of is over. I think that's the type of price action that ends cycles. Beautiful how it all ended right on corn. Where did it all end? Oh, the level it always ends? Oh, genius. Not really. Just critical thinking can get you places, right? Identifying bearish patterns after insane runs, right? The bearish patterns develop at key reversal areas from history. History just repeating itself, man. That's all it is. Okay. So yeah, let's go to UEC for the Hoarder, man. The Hoarder of cryptos, man. No, we got to go to NNDM first and then that one. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this, man. It's been a minute. It had a parabolic up trend, and then it all ended with a look. It ended like wheat ended, a double top. Isn't that gorgeous? It was freaking gorgeous, man. It was gorgeous. Kind of hard to discern. I bet there was bearish divergence in the 4 hour really well there, but yes, it has collapsed, and yes, it has fallen and done what? A couple things. It lost 88% of its value. Nice. You can see it 254. But then it rallied back above in this area. It rallied back above this August 2019 level. Okay? So it's sprung and it's back testing the spring here. So it might be trying to shift gears and go on. You know, the target would be at least the local highs, but based on history, I'm thinking 474 to 495. Unless this thing collapses again. I mean, it's kind of tough because the lowest risk was 280 and it's at 334 now. I mean, from the lowest risk area, it's up 20%. So that's kind of tough. If you were wanting to take a fresh long now, not at the best areas. You're 20% off the best areas. Okay, but let's just say you were going to take out your previous highs and you were going to go to the level where, look, historically down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Literally, that's what it does when it holds 280 or breaks 280 for real and even back tests it. Okay, so the upside from here on NMDM, 41 to 48% upside from here. The only issue, again, I have to say
Hi
is...
from Germany, I like every day your stream. Can we check Uniswap?
What's up, Julian? Guten Tag. Yeah. We will look at it. It's pretty late over in Germany. Thank you, dude. Yes, we'll look at Uni.
Mitcher, my man. With financials up and down this week, can you do MS stock?
We'll do Morgan Stanley, man. Thank you, PMC. Thanks for 20, dude. Yep. Okay. So 40%, 45% upside, but then there's 20% downside before you get to the keyest of key levels that you held. But if that's real, like one time then two times, where there's actually hidden bullish divergence on the RSI, if you can even effing believe it, if that's real, then there's still 40% to 45% upside. BTC UTXO, sir. Thanks for the 40 again. All right, for the hoarder, man. He wants some UEC. He gets some UEC. Not UFC. Not UFC. Well, dude, the way it was kind of being looked at before was, dang, 1, 2, classic accumulation still going on. But it's still valid. You just, in this time, you have like, on the third low, you have like one low, and the second low, they're the same. So you're trying to hang on here. I would say, look, left, that's not a joke, right? May of 2015, it's a peak. October 2012, a valley from 2007, 2006. So if it holds that, you could understand, look left at history, up, down, up. That's all it does. Up, down, down, up, down, up, down. You see it, hoarder, man? Oh my God. I mean, the target from here would be 399. 399 target minimum. You're in an uptrend and you're trying to show me a bullish bottom, a bullish double bottom potentially. That's insanely good. Now, I don't have you broken. You could say it's a dragon too, potential dragon. No break of a supply line yet, but dang, man, you want to talk about low risk? This is pretty low. So of a risk. All right, so say it gets stopped out, whatever. But like, here you go, hoarder, man. It's just kind of like, it's up 2.43%. I know it's rough today, but like to long now, and the market's closed. But just saying one was going to enter now. How they could size it up is just taking your losses below the lowest low from May 12th and the lowest low from July 6th, right? Then someone just set the stop there, because below that, a lot of downside potential, right? I mean, historical price action, a lot of up, down, down, up, right? Then order book there. So that's where I'd say forget about it below that level, and it invalidates your double bottom argument anyway. So then, you can't take profit at 399 because it's not equitable with a stop loss there. So you'd have to probably swing for the peak from 2006 and 2007. That's the only way it would be equitable if you wanted to have a strategic stop loss below these two lows. Now, if you wanted to gamble and you wanted to like, hey man, I'll see if I can get a sell-off next week, which you may not, and your entry was just going to be a limit buy at like 323, you might be able to get away with a lower take profit. 3-1. It's got to be 3-1. So, you see what I'm saying? It's all about where you want to enter and where you want to have a stop loss. And unfortunately, you can't have a stop loss until you're around, 482. That's fine. That's like it's a fine, adequate look right there. Okay. And if you ever broke that, then you could be looking at like a second target of 550. Stair step out. Gradually exit, and then your last target could be a third, 655 here. Something like that, if you would. You got it, Crypto Hoarder Man? Still here? Oh yeah, he's smiling, smiley face. Thank you, dude. So an interesting Potential double bottom in development. And let me just, my God, man. You thought it couldn't get better. It is. Look, one low. Look at all that massive amount of negative Momo. And on the second low, almost inexistent. You have classic bullish divergence on the MACD histogram for now. So you have an edge. It is implied that a reversal would be coming if the TA is respected in an uptrend. And it's a bullish pattern in the uptrend at a low risk area. Dude, it just, holy crap, man, right? And if you get stopped out, whatever. You're risking this much to win this much. Because the trend is your friend in this, certainly for now. And if you wanted to, you could have a looser stop loss, which I don't really know why you'd want to be having a looser stop. You could. But you just have to just take profit at 483, or I'm sorry, at 550 and 655. So, yeah, there you go. Thanks again, Crypto Hoarder, man. Great stuff, man. Got to revisit this. All right. I mean, it's worthy, dude, of a publication. I mean, you're talking long, and it's like trend analysis, chart pattern, and technical indicators. All of them. Yes. Solid little argument there, dude. Okay. Next one's Enron. Well, Enron was going to do things, man. We're going to take over the world. Ask why. All the stuff. Well, it's the M shape, right? The M shape that went far below the 886, and it did bounce back above all-time lows, 2682 from 2020, March, the COVID crash lows, and well, up 1.86%. Do I see anything that really is like, I'd love to see the asset come back down. If you come back down and you back test 2682, long trade setup stuff, right? Spring back test of spring. Oh yeah. Really right there. It's like 2668. Okay. If you get something like that, I might post a trade setup on a long on Enron. I'm sorry, on Energizer. Okay. That's what I'd be looking for. At this point, it's kind of like buying here would be like kind of random. What if it drops down to 2668 and you bought at 2851? You'd be underwater, and like, what are you going to do? You're going to set a stop loss below the previous local lows at 2768, and then it goes to the level and then bounces. Just kind of like, it's not at the best strategic entry area, right? And hasn't done exactly what I would like to see it do. And it's close though. Not saying it's not close, you know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe wait for that, and it could be incredible. But not maybe wait till then. All right. All right, link for Anonymous. Let us go to link. We're going in order here. Yeah, this is the thing, man. I mean, it very well could rally, okay? I'm not even... Link just does nothing about it really sticks out as incredible here. It's like making lower lows. It's doing kind of similar shit, like a low. It's like kind of three lows right here that are the same. But dude, you're like below 651, a low from July 2020. The candle low close from May 12th. You're below that, and it reminds me a little bit of like Cardano. Like, no one's given this a shot. There's no accumulation argument. In fact, where you are, if you stay below this long enough, I would think you'd eventually test 489 to 510, the high from July 2019 and February 2020. I mean, why are you doing this? Why do you look so bad? So that's my issue with some of these coins. Just, there's nothing about them that is incentivizing. There's just not. So that's Chainlink and 4 hour or anything. I mean, it's trying to do some like one, it makes the lowest low, and then it makes the higher lows. It's doing the same thing, but it can't even break the 200 moving average. I think there are better cryptos to own for a relief rally than Chainlink, based on the chart. But that's just me. That's just my opinion, man. I don't really like it. but I know it will rally with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB if they rally, okay? Heck, man, I'd rather, like, based on technicals, I'd rather buy Hex than Link for a long. I'd rather buy BNB or Bitcoin itself instead of Link. But the one I would really rather own over all of them would be, I'm going to show you. The one I would want to own of smaller coins would be Atom. Atom. All right, chat. Atom. There it is. Visible, discernible accumulation on the daily. After drawing down 88% from your lows or more, falling below key levels, but then springing back above them, and then back testing them as support. So accumulation and a spring back test of spring and your third low, and on the 8 hour you have hidden bullish divergence, and you're above the key levels where the upside potential is straight up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's it. If you're above those levels, you understand you could be going 1245, you could be going 1660 if you were just repeat history above these levels. The bears tried. The bears killed it, man. They destroyed the asset. But finally, when you get to these potential value areas, you run out of sellers. And it starts becoming a lot more difficult to predict, you know, oh, another drawdown, another massive drawdown. So you've already drawn down so much, man. Maybe there might start being a little bit more buyers than sellers. And this is, again, one of the best ones I've seen in crypto right now. Atom. Just kind of pointing it out. Yeah, Bitcoin. Low of the day, dude. 20,775. It's really not a big deal, man. And until you fall to 19,500, Bitcoin's kind of okay. That's a long way down, man. That's until it's like you're done, like the old argument's dead. You got to drop another $1,200 before the argument for potential, you know, short-term reversal is over. Okay, $1,200 more that's to drop. So that's like 6% or something. Okay, so there's Atom at a kind of lower risk area and is back above the keyest of key levels, and it's undeniable. It's there. You see it. Wow. Yeah, Atom can't pull over any further, man. It's gorgeous, though. You've been warned. This is what stuff looks like before. Oh my God, I can't believe this thing is up so much in a day. What? Okay, just wanted to throw that out there. Let's go to Uniswap for Julian from Germany. It's kind of similar, you know, in ways. It's got one valley to kind of three valleys. But yeah, it's kind of like the Momo shift, the lows, the lowest low, then the higher low in the rally. And now you're just up against a very, very real level, Julian. Okay, Julian, look at the high, the candle high close from September of 2020. That's not a joke. Clearly it's not a joke because you just spent all day yesterday, past 2 days, testing it and not being able to break it. So you pull back here, okay, but that's it. That's a big deal. Above that, I mean, I guess you could say 862 would be a target from here. If that was going to be the case. And then maybe the downtrend. Man, it's a really, really nice downtrend. I love this channel here. Okay. Talking about, you know, 970 or 940 or something, the supply line. I think that's where you could be headed, and then you'd be overbought in a downtrend there. 200-day moving average upon you at 880. Those are all levels where it could be going after this. If it could break this level, which it hasn't yet, right? It hasn't. So something to pay attention to. It's after 7, it goes to 862. 862, kind of like, you know, depends on when you get there, though. Could be $10 in time, but it's all about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can't, you know, keep it going, then this is not going to break $7. But yeah, there you have it, man. It's kind of interesting little left shoulder, head, right shoulder. A Momo shift in a downtrend. It's playing out. Macros favoring you. Staying above 443. And that's it, dude. Thanks, Julian. All right, Morgan Stanley. Yeah, dude. Crazy. Freaking crazy, dude. Let me show you how insane this is, okay? Here's Morgan Stanley. You're up 4.5% today. It was all over for Morgan Stanley, chat. It was OBA. And then a big move up, and you broke back above the June 2007 high, the high from January 2001. You're back above it. That was everything, dude. Below that, so screwed. So just when you thought collapse was coming, market participants defended the area for now, and that's it. Now you stay above this level long enough, I would think that you could be going to $85. And above that's $93.49. But dude, I think this with whatever happens, I don't think you're gonna take out the highs from February. Whatever you do, you could run up to $94 again. And hey man, it could be a good rally. You just protect yourself below $77 if you cared. I would wait for some more follow through, some back tests of the levels as support. That's all you did though. You just broke back above it, and there's no confirmation that it's a true break back above, right? You got to back test successfully and hold for a while and then rally off of that. So what a run though. It's hard to say there's much value here, but yes, you have broken back above a certainly critical level today. That's Morgan Stanley, dude. PM, CM, thanks, dude. Okay, man. I've been live like an hour and a half now. We've been going non-stop charts, dude. Non-freaking-stop charts. On a Friday. Should be party day. Join the Discord. Forgot about that. If you join the Discord, you'll get notified when I go live. YouTube will fail you, inevitably. It will happen. You will miss a live stream. You'll be like, dang, dude, I didn't get notified. And it's like, you should have been in the Discord, because every time. It's me. I'm personally pinging you, okay? Thanks, Hoarder, man. Thanks for the 485.17, bro. My God, man, you're making the stream great, you know? So, yeah, not such a good start on a Saturday. It's the weekend, dude. Just, oh, my God, man. You go down, you go up. As long as you stay, in my opinion, as long as you stay above 19.5, you're good. Nope, I already gave a welfare setup. It was UEC. You know, if you want the Atom trade setup with entries, stop losses, and take profit levels, join the Patreon, because it's there. It's already been posted. Make streams great again, dude. I know, man, for real. They've been tough lately with this price action, dude. Been real tough. You know, price same, Bitcoin same price it was at June 15th. Same, you know, the month, man. 1 month, the same price. Good God. Kind of excited. Might be going to shoot some guns with my cousin, who's like he's an officer in Space Force. Might be going to hang out with him tomorrow. Be a good time. All right. So I don't know, man. Not much more to do. Like, I mean, we could just look at assets all day. That's fine. But well, there you go, R8. There you go, man. You were just looking after the people, weren't you? Good guy. All right. So I hope y'all enjoy your weekend. Let's see if these, you know, the 3-day, the daily, the weekly, will that divergence play out soon? You know, are we gonna get it? Is it finally gonna play out? And even if it does rally to 23, 24, 25K, it's still going to make a lower high and still be in a bear trend. But it's just not out of the realm of possibility that we actually get some sort of rally that destroys shorts and, you know, but it's just a bear market rally. So I'll just be back. Thanks again, Crypto Hoarder. Thanks everyone for the likes, love, support, contributions, but Crypto Hoarder carrying it, you know, almost $500 today. So much love. Till next time, respect, TA.
gentlemen in the mix.